is one of my primary reasons for traveling. We have now been in Romania for 2 weeks. We've been through 3 cities, 2 regions, and we tried a lot of food.
These are our favorite places with some of our favorite foods. Check them out.
Okay, we came back to the Central Market today to get some meat. It is essentially like a sausage link that has pork, lamb, and beef in it. They just grill them and then they're classically dipped in this sausage. All 3 of these links cost 6 lei each, so about $4 for the whole thing, so pretty affordable. Definitely like a more street foody type thing here. These ones are pretty good. This is the second time we've had them, and they're really good with the mustard. Lots of meals like to give you a big thing of bread as well to fill up on some bread, so we eating bread. So overall, pretty good.
I think this is awesome. I love the meat. It actually tastes good. It's got great taste. The mustard elevates it, but it's in this cute little market. I love the market. Just kind of off the beaten path, it seems like. That's my goal. That's my goal. It is a really cool place. We decided to come to.
Sibiu.
Very cool. It's in like underground, like bunker area. It's very, very cool from what we've seen online. So let's go check it out.
Ooh. Actually go down the stairs. And then more stairs. Alright, so we just got done placing our order at this like underground type of restaurant. It's very quaint in here, nice and cool because it is underground, doesn't have any windows. But we all are trying to do some different types of Romanian types of things, other than Kinsey, who got the same meatball soup. But I got the polenta with cheese and some cream. Lexi got cabbage with some polenta, and Aaron got, what'd you get? Oh, the pheasant soup with polenta. So we're just going polenta all around, but now we just wait for the food. I did already take a bite because it was delicious. But I got the polenta with the cheese, and then it's topped with the sour cream on top. And it's literally just like creamy deliciousness. I don't have another way to describe it. It's so good. I'm very pleased.
It's already gone. But I got what's called like the poor man's soup. So it has 3 different kinds of meats, like bacon, sausage link, and then some sort of beef, all surrounding in some sauce with polenta in the middle, an egg on top, and some cheese as well, topped off. And it was delicious. It's got a salty tinge to it. If you don't like salt, I wouldn't recommend it. But I think out of all the dishes that we've tried here, mine's my favorite.
No, mine was definitely the better one.
What is it?
It was a meat of some sort and cabbage, rolled in cabbage with some sauerkraut. So it had a nice little sauerkrauty, sour cabbage taste with a little meat and polenta. And it was great.
Mine was actually super on point though. It was so simple. It was just the polenta with the cheese, with the sour cream. I don't exactly know what type of cheese it was, but it had like a relatively, I want to use the word strong, but it was like a strongish soft taste. Regardless, it was so good. My dish is exactly what I hope for out of a meal. Aaron's is what he hopes for out of a meal. We decided to try something different for dessert tonight. So the way this translated on the menu was ice cream dumpling or fried ice cream, some sort of ice cream. So I expect this is ice cream, question mark. plus some cherries and pears, and it looks delicious. So let's see if it's indeed ice cream. It's ice cream. Success. Basically, it's like a thicker doughing rather than like the traditional fried ice cream that I'm used to, but a thicker dough, and it seems more of like a raspberry sorbet type of ice cream with all of the pears and the cherries. So delicious. We debated this versus the papanasi, but we are going back to the soup place tomorrow. We're gonna get it there, so we'll still get another papanasi before we leave Sibiu. Alright, we just stumbled upon this restaurant. It's called Kontiki. It looks cheap, so we're gonna try it. So we decided to all get soups. We got a bunch of different soups. I got chicken. What did Kinsey get? Kinsey got meatball. Lexi got Greek. In all reality, we're not completely sure what we got. But everyone seems to be eating soups. It comes with a giant plate of bread. And you get sour cream. This is like a spicy vinegar thing, and this is like a garlic thing. You get some peppers with it. And each of the bowls of soup was only like $3.20 US, so it's pretty good. So I'm pretty excited.
I got the bean and bacon soup, and I'm trying to eat like the locals. This other guy got it too, and he's eating he put some like, I don't know, some vinegar with some salt on the onions, and he's eating raw onions with the soup and some bread. Erica's gonna hate me, and she does not gonna want me to kiss her at all today. But nobody wants to try the peppers. But I'm gonna be the first one. That might have been a mistake. My eyes are watering. The taste is great. The pepper tastes great, but it's got a little bit of kick. So cool. Great atmosphere. Seems very local. 100% would recommend.
We saw someone else ordering it, and we're planning to order it at some point. But we got a papanasi. It is like a donut that has a like blueberry or blackberry jam. We believe this is sour cream, and I think that it's filled with some sort of cheese as well. It's not filled, but it is like a literal donut. I wasn't sure how it would taste given the sour cream, but the sour cream with the sweetness of like the blueberries is really good.
So that place was awesome. It seemed like that's where a lot of the locals go.
All 10 of them.
Yeah, pretty much everyone ordered soups, and there was like 7 or 8 different types of soups. And it came with this giant spread with the bread. We did order the dessert as well.
What's it called?
Papanasi.
Papanasi. Oh, that was glorious. That was delicious.
But it's really good.
Soup was
actually.
awesome.
I'm just gonna eat the soup. It seems like the local thing to do. All right, tonight, it's our last night in Brasov, and we came to the restaurant that our walking tour guide recommended. He said it was really good, and it had some really good papanasi. But it's called Lechun. It is right in the square, so obviously the prices are a little bit increased. But we have preliminarily tasted everything, and it looks really good. I got some Transylvanian soup, which I have certainly had before, but this one is pretty good as well. They didn't serve it with sour cream, but it does come with bread. We got some cabbage rolls to share, served with polenta, sauerkraut, and sour cream. These are my favorite part of the meal so far. They're delicious. They have a bunch of dill in them, the sour cream kind of actually takes out some of like the sour of the cabbage roll, and they're delicious. And Kinsey got some meat, which we have had plenty of before, but they taste good as well. I don't know that Aaron's actually tried his food yet. He got a beef pie, with some sort of sauce. The sauce is actually cold. I don't know if he's aware of that yet, but it all looks really good. And it's in the square, so it's very pretty, very quaint. And so we're celebrating our last night in Brasov.
Time for the papanasi. This is what was recommended here for being the best papanasi in the town by our tour guide. Oh my gosh, and they have lathered it to the teeth. Check it out. It is much sweeter, actually, than the one in Sibiu, which I'm not sure I'm a fan of. So this place is good. I like it. It seems they cater towards tourists, or it seems they cater towards tourists and like adjust their food and the flavors and stuff. So it's slightly different than some of the places we went to in Sibiu, but it's really, really good.
We are in Bucharest. We are eating currently at La Mahala. It's kind of cute. It's like a little back alleyway that takes you to get here. So we're kind of eating in the outdoors, but it's in an alleyway, so it's cute. I'll say it's a Bulls-like dish today. It has the same as before. It's the polenta, the sour cream, the sheep's cheese. But this one had, instead of the cheese on the inside, how all of the other ones have, was more like on the outside and then had the sour cream over it. So it's a little bit different. It still tastes good. The taste of the cheese is definitely not as strong as the previous ones. It's still pretty good though. I deconstructed it a bit to mix it better.
So I've got the same thing as Aaron. Polenta with the fried egg and the goat's cheese on top. It's mixed with the pork grease, and it tastes really good. Yeah, it's a very good traditional dish. I would recommend it for sure.
It is very good.
As always, meat.
Ready?
And I twitch. Obviously, we had to get another papanache. Last night we're here in Romania. We need to get this because I don't know how confident I am in recreating this when we get back home, but I will be trying. However, this is one of the best places to get it from what I've seen so far, just because it's one of the few places for one order of papanache, they give you 2 sets. So come here for the papanache, 100%. They were devouring this thing while I was trying to record, and I barely got any. I had a fight. I almost stabbed someone. Papanache is real.
That concludes La Mahala for us. Definitely worth coming here, especially for the papanache. This is actually the second night we came here. We didn't film the first night, but this is actually the second time we came here. Delicious. We'll talk about which one our favorite was, though, right now.
So now that we kind of went through our experiences with these places, we kind of want to talk about give our opinions, our favorite food, and where, why, and stuff like that. Who wants to go first?
Me.
Kinsey?
Yes.
What was your favorite type of food?
Meat.
Meat. And that was the lamb, beef, pork mix sausage. Where was it that you had the best meat?
Here in Bucharest. Always.
Just at the last place we ate.
La Mahala.
My favorite place and thing to eat was the Transylvanian soup at Kontiki in Sibiu. It was delicious. It was a perfect mix of like buttery, creamy, sour. It was just all around the best thing I've had.
I love the Kontiki experience, but personally, there was too much butter in that Transylvanian type of soup. I liked the bean and bacon soup the best there, but by far the best experience I've seen. Seems like where all the locals have gone in Sibiu.
I can't decide on just one dish. I have 2 dishes in general that were my favorites.
The first one is the sarmale, which is like the cabbage rolls. The best cabbage rolls that I had were at Lachun. I probably butchered that, but that was in Brasov. They were delicious. There was sour cream. They were so good. The second is a bowls type dish. That being said, I said that we had bowls several times, but we didn't have formal bowls. Bowls you can apparently only get in the mountains, and they're like cooked on the grill or fire. So these were like renditions of bowls. But my favorite bowls that I had was in Sibiu at Prima Sibiu Vece. That one had, I feel like the polenta was cooked perfectly, the cheeses, the sour cream, everything just went together so well. And it was the very first one I had, so I've kind of been looking to find that one again.
Well, speaking of which, at the same exact place, my favorite dish was porchatura. I'm butchering the name, obviously, but it's basically poor man's soup with polenta in the middle and an egg on top. It basically is like a specific type of, or I'm sorry, not soup, poor man's stew. It's a specific type of stew with like 3 different variations of meat, sausage, some other like fried pork, and then something else. But it was really delicious. My favorite thus far.
And obviously, everyone's favorite dessert,
Papanash.
Papanash, the best. I really, as in the last place, want to try and recreate this. I don't think I'm going to do a good job.
We had it a bunch of times, but La Mahala took the cake, I think, for me personally.
You really want to pay attention because some places only serve 1 papanash per order. You want to find the places that serve 2 papanashes per order, like Kontiki in Sibiu and La Mahala in Bucharest. Nice, thanks, kids. Well, that'll pretty much close it. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching us eat food because we certainly enjoyed eating it.
I didn't expect to like all the food so much in Romania, but on point.
Romanian food is actually really good. 10 out of 10 would do again.